heavy breath in the dark. A lone heartbeat fighting the silence. So refusing to kneel for the world that broke it. I walk through fire just to prove I'm still alive. With every scar a story of the nights I had to fight. They tried to bend my spirit till I shattered in their hands. But rails never die. We rise from where the shadows stand. And even when the lights were gone, I still held on to the quiet hope that kept me marching through the storm. The last prayer of a rebel soul, crying out beneath the weight of all these burning roads. When the world demanded control, I gave them nothing but the fire in my bones. The last prayer of a rebel soul, a broken vow that still refuses to let go. I've tasted loneliness in every corner of the night, but freedom has a pulse that keeps my heartbeat wild and bright. They called me lost, they called me wrong for choosing my own fate, but truth is just a fire every rebel learns to create. And though the world keeps taking more than it should claim, my spirit rises like a spark that can't be tamed. The last prayer of a rebel soul, crying out beneath the weight of all these burning roads. When the world demanded control, I gave them nothing but the fire in my bones. The last prayer of a rebel soul, a broken vow that still refuses to let go. If this is where the journey ends and darkness draws me near, I'll face it with the courage I've been shaping through the years. No chains, no fear, no throne will ever take my name. A rebel soul, forever free, forever unrestrained. The last prayer of a rebel soul, shouting through the ruins of the life they tried to own. I rise again, unbreakable, the fire in my chest becoming all I've ever known. The last prayer of a rebel soul echoes on the wind, untamed, unstoppable. time. The ruins shine beneath the embers of our past. A kingdom lost to love that never meant to last. The sky's a canvas painted with our fallen days. I try to run, but I'm still trapped inside your flame. The ashes whisper stories we could never say, and I'm still standing here beside the light. across the desert of my pride. The wind keeps carrying the things we never said, like burning letters from the words we left unsaid. I see your shadow dancing through the pouring rain, a fleeting memory I'll never touch again. Whispers on the rusted highway, calling me back to yesterday. Every heartbeat stuck between what was lost and what I dreamed. Whispers on the rusted highway. Tell me why the road keeps leading me to you, even when I know there's nothing left to hold on to. If I close my eyes, I swear I hear your breath, soft as a ghost that won't forget. Whispers on the rusted highway, calling me back to yesterday. Every heartbeat stuck between what was lost and what I dreamed. Whispers on the rusted highway. Whispers fade on the rusted highway, but I still drive. I still drive toward you. Roses bleed in the midnight storm. Oh, the midnight storm. Walking down this empty road again, your shadow lingers like a ghost beneath my skin. Thunder calling out the truth we tried to hide, and every memory burns like fire in the night. I hear your voice in every Steps echo on a broken path. Two hearts surviving where everything else is falling apart. We walk through dust and silence with our hearts held in our hands, searching for you and I kept blooming where the hopeless came to die. Even when the colors faded into rust and gray, your light kept guiding me through every fractured day. Still roses on a shattered road, growing through the ruins where our tears and stories flowed. In a world that's cold and eroded, you're the fire on a shattered road. Love survives the places where the broken hearts explode. You held me when the night collapsed and stole the stars away, standing strong beside me as the past refused to fade. The scars remain like patterns written in the stone. We learn that even broken souls don't have to walk alone. Even when the shadows whispered we should turn around, your voice was still the anchor, keeping both my feet on ground. Still roses on a shattered road, growing through the ruins where our tears and stories flowed. In a world that's cold and eroded, you're the fire burning bright when every flame corroded. Still roses on a shattered road. Love survives the places where the broken hearts If the sky should fall again and darkness calls our names, we'll rise like iron petals, pushing through the pain. No storm can break the roots that time refused to take. For every wound we healed became the strength we never fake. Still roses on a shattered road, blooming through the pieces of the life we once outgrew. Every scar we both decoded led us to the truth that brought me back to you. Still roses on a shattered road. We are love unbroken, stronger than we ever knew. The road may crumble, but the roses we became will never die. Under the broken skyline, I still see your tears. the night, and every step I take keeps pulling me into the fight. I hear the echo of the truth we left behind, like shattered glass across the corners of my mind. You were the fire that I thought would never fade, but now I'm standing here alone with all the scars we made. Tears behind the broken skyline fall like rain across my lifeline. Every memory burns in flame, but still I whisper out your name. Tears behind the broken skyline. I'm losing you one night at a time. Street lamps glowing like a soft and dying prayer. I feel the emptiness of knowing you're not there. Your silhouette still dances in the sleepless haze, a fading story written in our reckless days. I hear the echo of the truth we left behind, like haunted whispers crawling through my troubled mind. You were the song I thought would never fade away, but now the silence hits me harder every day. Tears behind the broken skyline fall like rain across my lifeline. Every memory burns in flame, but still I whisper out your name. Tears behind the broken skyline. I'm losing you one night at a time. Maybe the sunrise will heal what midnight broke. Maybe the past is just a promise left in smoke. But even if tomorrow pulls me somewhere new, a part of me will always walk back home to you. Tears behind the broken skyline fall like rain across my lifeline. Every memory burns in flame, but still I whisper out your name. Tears behind the broken skyline. I'm losing you one night at a time. Broken skyline. Still I see your tears. Still I feel you here. Soft rain falling, echoes of a broken night. A heartbeat lost between thunder and fear. I'm walking through the shadows of a fading memory. Every step reminds me of the pain I used to breathe. The storm inside is roaring like a ghost I cannot tame, calling out the pieces of a heart I couldn't save. No, I can't through the remnants of the storm. The silence screaming through the dark, a melody of everything that tore us apart. Your fading footsteps haunt the corners of my soul, like shattered glass that I can't ever let go. I'm holding on to every whisper that you left, a fragile truth that's burning holes inside my chest. The night keeps painting all the moments that we lost, a broken world built on love we couldn't cross. Echoes of a crashing dream fall like rain inside of me. All the pieces of our past hit the ground too hard, too fast. Echoes of a crashing dream, still cut deeper than they seem.
Your shadow moves across my memory like a flame, a fleeting spark that leaves me calling out your name. The lessons learned are carved in stone beneath the pain, but still I chase the smoke of what we were again. I'm holding on to every whisper that you left, a fragile truth that's burning holes inside my chest. The night keeps painting all the moments that we lost, a broken world built on love we couldn't cross. Echoes of a crashing dream fall like rain inside of me. All the pieces of our past hit the ground too hard, too fast. Echoes of a crashing dream, still cut deeper than they seem. If time could heal the wounds we never dared to see, maybe the fire wouldn't drown our destiny. But here I stand inside the ruins of the truth, still hearing echoes, still reaching out for you. Echoes of a crashing dream fall like rain inside of me. All the pieces of our past hit the ground too hard, too fast. Echoes of a crashing dream, still cut deeper than they seem. Echoes fade, but never leave. From a crashing dream, you left in me.
crackling flames, whispers drowning in the smoke. Two hearts fading in the heat of a broken vow. We carved our names inside the ashes of a restless dream, believing love could stand against the fire and gasoline. But every spark we lit became a blaze we couldn't tame, leaving nothing but a shadow where your memory remains. Every ember carries pieces of what used to be, but the wildfire burned the truth we failed to see. A promise buried in a wildfire, lost beneath the flames that tore our fragile world apart. All the words we swore with fire turned to ashes drifting from a once devoted heart. A promise buried in a wildfire, let it vanish with the smoke that swallowed our desire. I saw your silhouette fading through the orange light, a ghost escaping from the ruins of our final fight. The silence left behind became a cold and hollow sound, where all our dreams collapsed and never could be found. No water left to save the love we set ablaze, just a memory of fire dancing in your gaze. A promise buried in a wildfire, lost beneath the flames that tore our fragile world apart. All the words we swore with fire turned to ashes drifting from a once devoted heart. A promise buried in a wildfire, let it vanish with the smoke that swallowed our desire. If someday you wander back to where our fire died, you'll find only empty earth and echoes left behind. No spark, no light, no breath of what we used to be. Just burned out hopes, forgotten in the debris. A promise buried in a wildfire, gone with every flame that stole the colors from our sky. Let the ashes fall beside her, for I've learned that even love must sometimes burn to die. A promise buried in a wildfire. Now I walk away untouched by your goodbye. Smoke fades slowly, and the night carries what the fire could not say. Blood moon rising over silent lovers. The night is trembling with the echoes of your name, a burning memory dancing slow inside the flame. Your touch still lingers like a fever in my veins, a quiet storm that never learns to fade away. The sky is painted with the dreams we we still lose ourselves beneath the pouring rain? Or were we meant to burn beneath this crimson light? Two broken souls that couldn't make the wrong feel still burning, still dying.
Lonely saints, in the wasted night.
Neon lights are fading on this empty street. Footsteps echo like the rhythm of defeat. Your shadow lingers in the corners of my mind, a silent prayer from a love we left behind. The memories whisper like a choir in the dark, singing stories carved in the ruins of my heart. The night remembers all the battles that we lost, two fallen saints still paying love's eternal cost. Lonely saints of the wasted night,
fallen stone.
Beneath my feet, a quiet echo of the battles we repeat.
The wind is singing every promise that we broke, a fading whisper tangled in the words you spoke.
I try to hold the memories that you left behind, but like a sparrow's wings, they slip between the lines. Sparrow wings on fallen stone, proof of love we've outgrown. Every heartbeat hits the ground with the silence of your sound. Sparrow wings on fallen stone. Oh, I face the truth I should have
Your shadow dances like a ghost across the room, a broken rhythm beating softly in the gloom. The night remembers every tear you tried to hide, and every scar you carry deep behind your pride. The wind is singing every promise that we broke, a fading whisper tangled in the words you spoke. I try to hold the memories that you left behind, but like a sparrow's wings, they slip between the lines. Sparrow wings on fallen stone, proof of love we've outgrown. Every heartbeat hits the ground with the silence of your sound. Sparrow wings on fallen stone. Oh, I face the truth I should have known. Maybe the sunrise will lift what darkness took. Maybe the future won't resemble how we look. But even if the road is torn our worlds apart, I still feel the flutter of your ghost across my heart. Sparrow wings on fallen stone, proof of love we've outgrown. Every heartbeat hits the ground with the silence of your sound. Sparrow wings on fallen stone. Oh, I face the truth I should have known. Sparrow wings on fallen stone, still reminding me I'm not alone. A crown of shadows on my heart tonight.
reminds me you're never gonna return. But still I chase the outline of the truth we lost. A lonely king still paying love's unending cost. I wear the weight of everything we couldn't save, a burden come from moments I can't rearrange. The past keeps calling like a whisper in the dark, a ghost that lays its shadows on my broken heart. A crown of shadows on my heart, tearing every piece apart. You're fading like my deepest scar. I'm still reaching where you are. Crown of shadows on my heart. I fall again where love If time could heal the edges of this pain, I'd trade the night to feel your warmth again. But destiny has drawn a line we can't undo. Still I wear the crown of everything we knew. A crown of shadows on my heart, tearing every piece apart. You're fading like my deepest scar. I'm still reaching where you are. Crown of shadows on my heart. I fall again where love restarts. A crown of shadows on my heart tonight. Still I wear it, still I bear it. Soft embers glowing, a silhouette fading in the smoke. Memories trembling like dust in dying light.